Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. So, if you don't know, I started getting into message. It's early in the morning, y'all. It is again. And I'm not going face to face because, baby, I saw that some of my little I need to let my facial cream. Like y'all saw in my vlog how you know what I'm saying, in the morning, I wash my face. I put all of the little facial serums and the creams on my face, and I let them sit on there because I want my face to absorb all the moisture. Because as I get older, my skin is, you know what I'm saying, drying. So I want to add moisture. Baby, I wasn't playing. I was not playing when I did that whole little series that is still up, live, loud, and in color on my channel about turning 30 and taking care of my skin, because I learned all throughout my 20s as I was fighting so hard to become a makeup artist and a model and, you know what I'm saying, make myself heard, make myself known in the industry, etc., etc. Baby, you got to be careful putting all that makeup on your skin, because if you don't take care of your skin underneath that makeup gonna look a mess. So, baby, I used to put a lot of makeup on, but guess what? She used to take the makeup off properly and wash my face properly afterwards, and I would do the proper treatments on my face. I also do the proper treatments for my skin type. And you know what I'm saying, you have to know what you have going on with your skin to know what treatments are going to work for you, what's going to work, because everything ain't going to work for everybody. Everybody different. And you know what I'm saying, I got a lot of stuff going on with my skin, as quiet as it's killed. And I appreciate every single person that tell me my skin look good. But baby, let me tell you about life and how if I don't take care of my skin will look horrible. Oh my goodness. Like, y'all don't even understand, baby. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Let's carry on. We gonna carry on with it. It's work. Anyways, okay. Like Roseanne said in the beginning of the She Devil movie, she said, "Some women beauty is easy, and some women is hard work." It's not like a job, like. Anyways, the message is the form of a dream. So I had this dream in 2021, y'all. I know this because I found this book that I had from 2021. I don't know how I still got this book, because most of my little books that I used to write my dreams in, I have lost them over the years, which sucks. It really does, because I used to like to keep up with them. But anyways, I found this book. And I'm just going through it, looking at the little things. I got like all kind of, it's not just dreams in here. I got from when we was doing Bible study on the book of Enoch. All my notes is in here. I have notes from this things I was learning when I was staying off grid in here. Notes about gardening and which things I wanted to plant. Okay, which things I did plant. Which ironically, I think one of the videos I posted yesterday where I was talking about food shortages and people learning to grow their own food was my first little greenhouse off grid, y'all. I didn't even notice it at first. Like when I first put it on there, I didn't peep it until I went back and watched the videos myself. And when I clicked on that one, I was like, that's my first greenhouse. I was like, is that a juniper bush? That's a good. I thought I got all the videos about baby. Nope, but that was survived. Okay, my little garden. Oh. Anyways. In this dream, I was sitting in a car. Which is wild, because at the time I had the dream, I had a truck. So I'm sitting in a car in this dream. And while I'm sitting in this car, I know that I need to get out the car and go inside. However, my car, where I'm parked at, there are like a bunch of men standing right there. And I'm like, I don't want to get out around all these men. And they keep looking at my car. Specifically. And you know, as a single woman, okay, I'm not no man. So it ain't gonna be no situation where I'm gonna be like, oh, these men, they ain't talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no man. I am not a man. I am a woman. And while I have fought men before, I have won against some before and lost against some before. You know what I'm saying? I didn't fought against women before. I didn't fought against more than one person at the same time before. But baby, what I don't want to do is fight against a whole group of men. I'm a woman. I'm not gonna win. I know I'm not. I know the odds are stacked up against me. It's impossible. So, you know what I'm saying? Me pulling up to whatever location and being my, like, as soon as I pull up, it's a bunch of men there. It's one thing if they there and they minded their own business and I walk past and you know what I'm saying? Either if they know me, they say, hey, and I keep going. But you know what I'm saying? But I'm assuming these men I don't know because I was nervous and hesitant. Either that or they don't, you know what I'm saying, feel some kind of way, which I don't know why I would ever pull up to a place, a location full of people I know that don't like me. You know what I'm saying? It's some kind of vibe like that. And it's just like, why would I get out? Why would I get out? Why would I get out? And it's just like I had this feeling that I just had to get out. I felt like I had to. So as I'm reading over this dream, and I remembered it, you know what I'm saying, as I'm sitting here, and I'm watching Buffed Up. Okay, y'all know Buffed Up, the hood movie on Tubi. I'm watching Buffed Up. Okay, and it's the part where they meet the little girls that invite them over to the house where they end up getting they buffs stolen. Okay, so they meet the girls, they pull up to their house. It's a bunch of dudes outside. Her brother outside with all his friends. They got, you know what I'm saying, people coming up to the car, opening the door, talking about parking the car, looking all up in the car. They, you know what I'm saying? As soon as they walk up to the sidewalk, that's supposed to be a public sidewalk, okay, located in a project, okay, this is public property. But they have a dice game going on, and baby, the audacity of these men to need to use that sidewalk at that moment, baby, they got security walking up like, where you think you going? Baby, I'm turning around and going back to my car. I'm not welcome here. Clearly. Okay, if I was, it wouldn't be no big group of angry looking men standing outside getting like they ready to fight me. I ain't gonna, no thank you. I feel like it's baby. Baby, hold on. Let's get into it. The scripture comes from Luke 10:6. If someone who promotes peace is there, your peace will rest on them. If not, it will return to you. God said, ain't no peace in this situation. Ain't no peace gonna come out of a situation like this here, because it would either be a situation where you know what I'm saying, like I just feel like for whoever this is for, if you ever are in this kind of predicament where you feel as if you are a woman alone in your car and there is a group of men in the direction that you need to go, like I feel like even when you think about what happened on the movie, because eventually, yeah, they did get through. They was like, oh, okay, y'all here for Susie, They went and got them or whatever. Baby, they came back and snatched their buffs off their face like a few seconds later. And they found out the girls wasn't really interested in them in the first place. They was playing them just so that they could get, you know what I'm saying, robbed real quick. Talking about, she knew that they was her brother's size or something. Like, how? Like, baby, I love shades myself. But it is not the kind of vibe where I'm finna be looking all up in somebody's face to such an extent that I'm trying to see if they shades is gonna fit on my face or not. Let alone my brother. Baby, my brother wouldn't even want to wear nobody else's shades, bro. Anyways, let's neither here nor there. Baby, go ahead and say ain't no peace gonna come out of this situation. Your like when I read the part where it say your peace will rest on them, I ain't thinking about peace like, you know what I'm saying, the peace sign peace. I'm thinking about peace like Clay peace. If not, it will return to you, baby. Either you gonna be fired or people gonna be fired back. Go ahead and say ain't no peace though. Ain't no peace though. Somebody lied. How is peace though? And it looked like everybody seeking war against you. Like, I just feel like if it looked like a duck and it sound like a duck, it is a duck. If everybody acting like they beefed up with you, why would you even go? And what are you going there for? You know what I'm saying? I feel like if it's a store, there's always another store that sells exactly what you're looking for, regardless if it's a few cents higher or a few cents cheaper. I mean, is it really worth the trouble? If it's a place you hang out at, I don't know why you would want to hang out there if everybody seems like they beefing with you and it seems like they don't even want you to come. Like, to be real, I don't like going places that I'm not welcome. I can't stunt. There was a bar, I really love going to that bar because they made a special drink that I like, but baby, everybody at the bar seemed like they ain't like me. I stopped going. I'm not going there no more. Why would I keep going there? And the whole bar feel like they, you know what I'm saying? And I get it. It's a little bougie bar. And I'm from the hood. So that's fine. I won't go for y'all boy no more. Since y'all so bougie and y'all so uppity and y'all so stuck up. I don't have time for that. Baby, I ain't going nowhere I ain't welcome. I'm not. I'll die. Rather if I feel like I can take them or die. Because it ain't always about that. But if it ain't no peace stuff, then what's the point of going? What you going, like, I just feel like at that point, you want to start trouble. You know what I'm saying? At that point, if you deliberately going somewhere, you know people don't like you. You know people don't welcome you. You know they don't want you around. Why would you go? You know what I'm saying? And I understand if, like, maybe the first time you thought that maybe it was just the certain people that was there, and the second time, maybe the second set, and then you realize, oh no, they just don't like me, baby. But eventually you gonna have to, if it gets to this extent, where you pull up and it's people at your car, like, you better not get out. You better not get out. I just feel like that's the message. Not only you better not get out, what's the point of going? For what? And even if it, like, I just feel like, even if it's a situation where you meeting somebody there, you should be able to call them and tell them to come outside. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you want me to come and see you, and you know it's a bunch of people that don't like me over there where you be at, and you ain't outside when I pull up, I'm leaving. If I can't call you and I can't tell you to come over, no, I'm leaving. Why in the world would I sit there? Or why would I do that? I'm not finna risk my life for you because apparently you don't care about it. Because if you did, you would make sure I was good. It wouldn't be a situation where I'm trying to scratch my head and figure out where you at. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, and that's what it is. That sounds like a setup. It's a setup. It's what it sounds like for somebody. It's a setup. Somebody try to set you up. And try to act like, well, I ain't say nothing. I ain't had nothing to do with that because they ain't called me. They ain't text me. They ain't this. They ain't that. Baby, go and say, it's a setup. It's a setup. If someone who promotes peace is there, your peace will rest on them. God said, if ain't nobody told you that there was going to be peace, don't pull up. Why would you go somewhere that you know you have a problem with this one, you got a problem with that one, you got a problem with this person, you got a problem with that person, and ain't nobody told you was good. You just pulling up just because, unless you going trying to make peace. And this message right here, for whoever this is for, you going trying to make peace, God said they ain't going to be trying to make peace back. So why? Why would you do that? But there's somebody, I just feel like it's for whatever reason, you would be feeling as if you have to go there. God said you do not have to go there. If you going there to pick somebody up, Baby, you should have a way to get in touch with them so that they can come outside, and they should be outside already when it's time for them to come outside. It shouldn't be a situation where you just, you know what I'm saying? Like God said, like I'm seeing somebody saying surprise. Ain't no surprise, because you never know what somebody got going on. How you know they gonna be there? You know what I'm saying? If you can't call them, if you can't get in touch with them, if you know what I'm saying? I just feel like this is somebody that would basically be in a position to where you would feel like you being set up. While simultaneously, you would feel like you would be yelled at, or somebody would feel some kind of way if you left. Why would you put yourself in danger though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Even when I'm thinking about on that movie, like what they did was thirsty. Well, what dude, the other one of them was like, nah, let's go. Like, he peeped it. And his friend was like, stop being scary. Stop being scary. Man, man. Ain't nobody got time to play with you, bro. Because you so desperate and thirsty. Ain't nobody got time to play with you. Ain't nobody got time. Meanwhile, these girls probably got other dudes that they talking to. Ain't nobody got time to play with you, bro. You gotta be quicker than that. Okay, baby, I wouldn't have even gotten out the car. What? We ain't even parking. We gonna keep on going. We gonna keep on going. We gonna keep on going, baby. Man, I remember when I was a teenager, I I think I was about 18, 19 years old. I was supposed to go on a date. Baby, when I say that man canceled that date, and he canceled that date because he said he pulled up to my street. Okay, he pulled over on Brazewood, and he was riding through. He turned onto the apartment complex street, and he pulled up over there. And baby, he said it was too many people outside looking at his car, and they was ready. Okay, and they was ready. They was about that action. And that's like, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't from the side of town that I'm from. So, you know what I'm saying? Baby, people be like that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it be situations like that. But don't let it be a situation where, and it could be like that for somebody. It could be like a date or something. Somebody inviting you on a date, or somebody telling you that they want you to come to pick them up or come see, something like that, baby. Baby, have a whole group of people standing outside your car. What, like, you know what I'm saying? And I know this can go both ways, because the example I just gave, that was of a man, even though I ain't had nothing to do with it. In reality, I had no idea who he was talking about was standing outside. It's not like they was friends of mine and we was homies or nothing like that. While simultaneously, I don't know, because I have no idea who he was talking about. I really don't. To this day, I still don't know. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I have an idea, because I'm over there, and I know that there are people that be outside all the time. And I know that's like, you know what I'm saying, back then, I don't know if it's still like that now, but back then, baby, you pulling up over there and you not from over there, they don't know your car, they don't know who you are, baby, it's going to be a problem. It is. I know that. That's how they used to be. I don't know if they still like that. But, yeah, and I feel like for somebody, that could be the vibe too. It could be a situation where nobody know you, and you pull it up to pick somebody up. You can't get in touch with them, and they ain't nowhere to be found. God said, pull off and keep going, because ain't no peace there. How you gonna just pull up? Like, that's just like pulling up to somebody's house. You don't even know this person. You just get up and you go to the house and you walking in the house and you know what I'm saying? Nah, God said if you can't get in touch with them, leave them there. Like, apparently they don't want to go. If they did, they would be sure. Are you on the way yet? Did you pull up yet? What kind of color? You know what I'm saying? What kind of car you in? What color? Where you parked at? Etc. You know what I'm saying? That kind of vibe. If somebody really want to go somewhere with you. But you know what I'm saying? If you pull up and it look like it's people trying to keep you away, baby, let me tell you about life and how this is, you know what I'm saying? I think that I just think that he's not that, I'm stuttering like crazy. He's really not that into you. I'm sorry, but I feel like if they, you know what I'm saying, got all they homies standing outside, armed and ready to go, and they armed and ready to go towards you, he's really not that into you. God said, go ahead and keep going, okay? Honk your horn and keep going, okay? Because, baby, apparently this person, they may want to be with somebody, but it is not you. Because if they wanted to be with you, they would be sitting outside waiting on you. If they wanted to be with you when you pulled up, it would be them standing right there. If they wanted to be with you, they would be calling you, making sure you was on the way. If they wanted to be with you, they would make sure that you have access to get in contact with them when you get there. It wouldn't be a situation where you can't, like, you know what I'm saying, when you are not able to get in contact with somebody, I think that's a clear sign that you need to let it go. Anyways, that's the message. God said if somebody promote peace, I'm going to say the scripture one more time because God said this specifically. Luke 10:6. If someone who promotes peace is there, your peace will rest on them. If not, it will return to you. God said if someone who promotes peace is there, then you have the right to be around there. And if it's a situation where it ain't no peace, then you can beef with them. However, if ain't nobody tell you that it was going to be peace there, why would you pull up? That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Like, you will be in a row. Deuces.